To Nicholas Girard, Esquire, Mayor of the City of New Orleans. Headquarters, 7th Military District, January 27th, 1815. Sir, deeply impressed since my arrival with the unanimity and patriotic zeal displayed by the citizens over whom you so worthily preside, I should be inexcusable if any other occupation than that of providing for their defense had prevented my public acknowledgment of their merits. I pray you now, sir, to communicate to the inhabitants of your respectable city the exalted sense I entertain of their patriotism, love of order, and attachment to the principles of our excellent Constitution. The courage they have shown in a period of no common danger, and the fortitude with which they have rejected all the apprehensions which the vicinity of the enemy was calculated to produce, are not more to be admired than their humane attention to our own sick and wounded, as well as to those of that description among prisoners. The liberality with which their representatives in the city council provided for the families of those who were in the field evinced an enlightened humanity and was productive of the most beneficial effects. Seldom in any community has so much casu been given for deserved praise. While the young were in the field and arrested the progress of the foe, the aged watched over the city and maintained its internal peace, and even the softer sex encouraged their husbands and brothers to remain at the post of danger and duty, not content with exerting for the noblest purpose that powerful influence which is given them by nature, and which in your countrywomen is rendered irresistible by accomplishments and beauty. They showed themselves capable of higher efforts, and, actuated by humanity and patriotism, they clothed by their own labor, and protected from the inclemency of the season, the men who had marched from a distant state to protect them from insults. In the name of those brave men, I beg you, sir, to convey to them the tribute of our admiration and thanks. Assure them that the distant wives and daughters of those whom they have scoured with remember them in their prayers, and that for myself no circumstance of this important campaign touches me with more exquisite pleasure than that I have been enabled to lead back to them, with so few exceptions, the husbands, brothers, and other relatives of whom such women are worthy. I anticipate, sir, with great satisfaction, the period when the final departure of the enemy will enable you to resume the ordinary functions of your office and restore the citizens to their usual occupations. They have merited the blessings of peace by bravely facing the dangers of war. I should be ungrateful or insensible if I did not acknowledge the marks of confidence and affectionate attachment with which I have personally been honored by your citizens, a confidence that has enabled me with greater success to direct the measures for their defense, an attachment which I sincerely reciprocate and which I shall carry with me to the grave. For yourself, Mr. Mayor, I pray you to accept my thanks for the very great zeal, integrity, and diligence with which you have conducted the arduous department of the police committed to your care, and the promptitude with which every requisition for the public service has been carried into effect. Connected with the United States, your city must become the greatest emporium of commerce that the world has known. In the hands of any other power, it can be nothing but a wretched colony. May your citizens always be as sensible of this great truth as they have shown themselves at present. May they always make equal efforts to preserve the important connection, and may you, sir, long live, to witness the prosperity, wealth, and happiness that will then inevitably characterize the great seaport of the Western world. I have the honor to be Andrew Jackson. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history.